critical failures detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation.
This cutscene kind of reminds me of a scene from Lego Star Wars. It's the one where there's two battle droids talking, and then all of a sudden Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan come in and kill them. I don't know why, but that's what that reminds me of. You know what scene I'm talking about, right? It's toward the end of Phantom Menace where you're fighting, or you're saving the pilots.
Okay, yeah.
And, you know, the one's doing impressions, and then the other one's laughing.
Qui-Gon's just like, nope.
Yeah. That's what that reminds me of. I don't know, just the two Gath, and then they're kind of like, alright, I wonder what's going on here. Wait, is that a Mako?
Yeah, squash.
Mako, shit!
Begin emergency evacuation procedure.
And then two husks out of nowhere.
Well, they were distracting you pretty much.
The Presidium is experiencing severe
Now, I don't know.
malfunctions across the
I mean, I guess this is kind of neat what they're doing here with the, you know, Avina's like, oh, exposition sort of.
Give me a rundown.
Not really, though.
We have lost all
I mean, I don't know why you would need a rundown of the damage, especially because, you know, you can just look around you and see all, everything just on fire. And there's Geth. So, I mean, you know, the fire is the real threat there.
I just left for a second, and all I know is that Chris kept talking. I assume everything was awful.
Yeah, obviously.
And this is the last time I'm probably ever going to talk to Avina. You said she's in 2?
Yeah, she's in 2, but you have to, like, find her. She's not everywhere in that, you know. Every other corner, she's not there.
Yeah, I recorded all of 2 without speaking to her once,
Yeah,
so...
you never really need to speak to her. I speak with her just to see if she has anything new to say. She'll be like, oh, Commander Shepard, welcome back.
Yeah. This is also cool. This is a cool cutscene. This seems like something that would be in, like, an 80s action movie if they had the technology.
Yeah.
Not this part with Saren, but the next
Whoa,
one.
his textures look came back.
Yeah.
Killing those 2 keepers gave him his textures.
That they did. I always liked the designs of those ships, because they look like... You ever play, like, jacks?
Yeah,
They look like the jacks that you set down.
Oh no, the ships in Mass Effect look beautiful.
Don't let the enemy
Yeah,
I
they
like
look
how eerie
cool.
the Sovereign looks and how, like, sleek the...
Well, I've always thought
look.
that those ships look like the R-Wings from Star Fox.
Maybe. I love this scene, too.
Well, I'd say this whole, like, scene here, it really is just a throwback to, like, Star Wars.
Like, look at this. Doesn't even slow down.
You know, Sovereign just don't give a shit.
It just shows how, like, ill-equipped, like, this universe is for taking on the Reapers.
But yeah, this part's cool. Like I said, it reminds me of something out of, like, an 80s movie.
Suit up. We're going outside.
Like, if they ever made, like, Die Hard 5, John McClane goes to space, I could totally see this being a thing.
Oh, yeah, totally.
And then out of nowhere comes Shepard's helmet.
And then Garrus tries to get John McClane hydrated. Stay hydrated, damn it! Trying to hold him down.
Yippee-ki-yay, Mother Hydrator. But yeah, they don't ever really, like, bring this up, I think, ever again in this game. Where, oh, Shepard's got magnets on his boots.
Oh, yeah. I guess he
Because
would
that's how we're doing this right now.
Yeah, that's never used again, ever.
No, I think it's used briefly in Mass Effect 2 in the Shadow Broker level.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, it's been a while.
But yeah, see, that's the elevator right there, and we're actually going vertically right now.
Yeah, I think that's so cool, though.
Yeah.
You know, the
It's
gravity's
different.
turned off. You know, it
No,
makes
gravity's here. That's why we're... If gravity was turned off, we'd be everywhere.
Well, then how come the Geth aren't falling down?
Because BioWare. I have no explanation for you.
See how they're just kind of like, huh?
Yeah, but
I always assumed it was because gravity turned off.
I don't think you can turn off gravity.
Well, it's an artificial station with no, you know, it's not...
It's whatever you want it to be.
I want that texture to load on that pillar.
Not gonna happen, sorry.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So,
uh-oh.
this area is gonna throw a lot of Krogan at you. Which isn't a bad thing, since this is the last real part in the game where you have to
Yeah,
deal
this is
with
the
things.
last part where you have to, like, actually give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, throw it your all. Yeah, I don't know why you weren't shooting at that shield. That's like 3 bullet things, energy plasma.
Shepard's over there, right? Whoa! I don't know why that Geth had a different voice from all the other Geth that I've done.
Yeah, he was a special. Yes.
He was the special Geth. But yeah.
Oh wow, one of them hit you.
Yeah, I know. Well, I hate snipers in any video game. But unless I'm the sniper.
Uh-huh.
But I guess I just hate myself. It's like you said, you do have to give it your all. This is the only part in the game that I'd say is difficult that isn't like a boss battle.
Uh-huh.
Also, I do like how a lot of this is on a Dutch angle, which is pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
Because they don't usually do stuff like that with the camera in this game.
Yeah, I just like how you can see Sovereign in the background, just kind of like
Yeah.
holding on.
That's the kind of like neat touches that you'd expect from
A BioWare.
BioWare, yeah. Yeah, off he goes. Goodbye, my
See,
friend.
no gravity.
No, that had nothing to do with gravity. That was either Garrus or Rex.
I think it's because gravity's turned off.
No, that was definitely a biotic thing.
Yeah, but Rex and Garrus don't have biotics.
Or do they?
I don't think they do.
Oh.
I'm not sure. I know Rex definitely wouldn't.
Yeah, probably not. Then how do you explain that man?
I mean, gravity was turned off. And he's not a man, he's a machine. He has no soul.
Oh. I don't know what Garrus was doing. If you look back there real quick, he was kind of fumbling on that cover.
He was trying to figure out if there was water.
So it's a really good thing I saved when I did, because I had to redo this entire part 3 times, because after beating the boss, the game froze 3 different times. So, yay for that. In between when I saved and when I stopped saving, there are 2 different takes happening here.
Incredible. Let's see if we can spot the cut.
It already happened.
Did it? Oh.
So you didn't even spot it.
No, I didn't know what I was looking for.
But this part is one of the more challenging parts in the game, I'd say.
Yeah.
Because they throw a lot of Geth at you, and no matter what it is...
the gunship shooting you too?
Yeah. No matter what it is, if it's in large numbers, it will eventually hurt you. Mm-hmm. So the Geth, on their own, really not a problem. But when they throw a lot at you and when there's a gunship, you know, you do kind of have to worry. But to get rid of the dropships, you just need to activate the turrets, which will take them down. And you shouldn't die here, but it should be a little challenging, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, by this point, Shepard's supposed to be like, you know...
See, someone used biotics there, I swear to God.
Maybe Garrus has biotics? Maybe? Whee!
I'm sure that won't do any damage to the Citadel.
No, not at all. I like how the shields, like, are like 30 seconds. Not even that, like 10 bullets and the shield's down.
Mm-hmm.
It's completely useless.
Well, you're right. I got nothing.
Oh wow, you actually used a grenade for
Yeah,
once.
but there's still the grenades from Pharaohs.
Are they really?
Yeah, I still never switched them out.
Amazing.
I might eventually, but it's probably not gonna happen. Don't waste your breath. Don't waste your breath. Don't hold your breath.
So what should I do?
Just stop breathing.
Would that be holding my breath?
No, that would just be stop breathing. That's the sound of someone who stopped breathing. See, I didn't even know that there was a Geth there attacking us. That's
Well,
how
it's 'cause,
ineffective he was.
You know, Garrison Rex took him out. They actually did something in this game.
Well, we'll see how long Garrus lasts.
Well, I mean, he hasn't been knocked down yet.
Or has he?
That Geth got knocked down.
No, that was a Krogan.
Was it? Oh.
Oh god, what if they combine Krogan and Geth?
They'll be somewhat competent, dangerously.
Down goes Garrus. But yeah, I don't know if you're noticing a pattern here, but, you know, long hallway filled with Geth and Krogan. Go into an open area. Then back into a hallway, Geth and Krogan. And that's this area.
Yeah, I never noticed that before.
You never noticed that before? How?
I don't know. I just kind of like waltzed through this area.
So this is probably the most difficult part in this area.
Yeah, especially that Geth right there.
Clearly.
I think he's the only Geth who's ever taken cover.
But what we have here are... There's like 2 or 3 turrets that are shooting at you. I don't know how the Geth set these up. Or if they were already here. Oh, I guess there's like 4 of them. But you have to take them down yourself. There's nothing you can really do. You gotta shoot the shields, and then you gotta shoot the things themselves. I like how they pop up like that.
Hey, they're shooting. Hey.
I guess they're rocket turrets too.
Yeah, they look like it.
So that makes them a little more dangerous. Just not very dangerous. Down goes Rex.
Well, it's up to Shepard.
I'm sure I got it.
Big surprise.
I'm sure I wouldn't leave this in if I died. Coming pretty close though.
Yeah, especially because you were using a sniper rifle in close quarters.
Well, I didn't know that those guys were there. To be fair, it's okay to be sad sometimes. Sounds like this where I wish that there were like normal grenades in this game where you could like toss them normally.
Rather than like a disc frisbee thing.
Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly how Shepard throws them. It's exactly like a frisbee. It's ridiculous.
Are you being sarcastic or?
No, I never like realized that that's exactly what his animation looks like. He's throwing a frisbee.
An exploding frisbee.
In college, Shepard was really good with Frolf, and he took those skills with him to the army.
Yeah.
So he's really good at explosive Frolf. The grenades themselves aren't actually grenades; they're actually frisbee discs with grenades attached to them.
Yeah.
See, he's really good at Frolf.
Yeah. He's the only one who actually uses those types of grenades too.
Well, yeah, no one else in the army would be stupid enough to use grenades with attached to frisbees.
Yeah. Only Shepard.
Shepard, I don't understand what Frolf is. For the type of food?
Does it taste like chicken? Because apparently everything else in the universe does.
Your Garrus sounds like a pedophile. I love how they just bounce up and down sometimes. I don't understand why. I will say I do really like the look of Shepard's helmet. We don't see it too much in this game, but I think it looks cool.
Yeah.
The helmets are definitely a lot cooler in the second game, though, because they're actually customizable.
Yeah.
Goodbye, my friend. Whee! Well, that one didn't have anything to do with biotics. I don't know why some of these are floating into space and some of them aren't. And there we go. Shepard has taken care of this room all by himself.
And the amount of damage he's done to the Citadel is a lot.
Yeah, so much money.
Broken elevator, broken turrets.
His Spectre Fund is not going to account for this
The
at
Council's
all.
not going to be happy. They don't give a shit that he saved the Citadel.
If the Council even lives through this.
Yeah. I mean, where are they right now? Who knows?